Oh, well, that took a minute. Yeah, we are starting a tad late, folks. I apologize. Nope. What are you doing?
Say hi, Mom.
She's not on there.
Yes, she is. She's watching.
How do you know?
She's told me.
Ah.
Told she's gonna watch.
What's up, Nate? Pinks. Colton. Yeah, the problem was, hey, what's up, Fat Boy Fox? Yeah, so my wife wasn't feeling too good, so I was putting my 1-year-old down, and as you can see, it ran late. So sorry, but duty calls. What's up, Mike? Wow, that's weird. All you people are talking and saying there's like 3 people in here. Yep. We are literally a week away from, I guess now technically less than a week away from racing school. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to go. I really hope the weather holds out because it's a rain or shine course, and I definitely do not want to do it in the wet.
Is Mom coming on?
No.
Oh, she just texted me.
But since I'm starting late, I'll go ahead and post the link, guys. You guys are using all the Wi-Fi.
Hi, Mom.
I am taking the boss. I don't know how much driving I'm actually going to get the film because I really don't want you to have it on in the car. But I plan on like walking the pits and recording the cars there and talking about it and just making a video of the trip. It should be fun. I need to adjust. I need to go back to my old school GoPro setup because I would grab it a lot more. I used to have, I can show you. I had one of those alligator clips, right? And if you know what like the Spec Ops goggles look like, to where like they kind of drop down and lay right in front of your eyes. Well, sort of like that. I had like the little hanger from an alligator clip. I'd clip it onto my hat and it would drop down, but the camera would sit literally right in front of my mouth. So that way I could like see right around the clips, which was pretty funny.
Dad, did they know you got a tattoo?
I don't think they care. Hold up, Pinks, 1 second.
You're fine.
Hear me?
I hear you.
Cool deal.
Me and Justin, you didn't.
Am I jumping or are you jumping?
Oh, that's me. You mean this?
Okay.
That's
no. The video was jumping around a bit. Gotcha.
I didn't pull my table out because I'm lazy. Who's Mocky Mock?
That's used to be Colton.
Oh, hey. Why did he change his name?
Colton, have you figured out? Have you decided what you're doing with the car? Are you going to get it fixed and then get the kit from them? What's up, MJ? What's up, Connor?
There we go. I'll set up on the table.
The shifter that you got?
Yes. Yeah. So I just sold a set of LS coil packs today that my old neighbor gave me. They've been sitting in my garage forever. So it's going to help me. It's going to help me pay for my hotel room when I go up there. And I'm taking the Boss because it's my most fuel efficient vehicle.
Wow, that's sad.
Yeah.
That your Sequoia is that bad.
It's literally half of the Boss.
Oh, wow.
Is this turned on?
Yes.
Oh.
Yep. Oh crap! That's not working. It's stuck. There we go. We lower it too. Everybody likes to see that pop right in.
So
yes.
Fun news is my car, or my wife's car, the Edge, is finally getting fixed.
Okay.
They found the part. They have it in. It should be another 2 weeks before we have it back.
So what was the part again? Remind me.
Upper radiator mount. It's the upper mount on top of the radiator frame that everything in the front bolts to.
Oh, jeez.
It's plastic, but see, they weren't looking for an aftermarket part. They were looking for a Ford only part. And I'm like, I don't care.
Gotcha.
The aftermarket parts are probably made by the same people.
Probably. Colton, are you Colton, did you already pay for the kit? Or are you gonna get it at a discounted rate, or are you gonna have to pay full price? So Colton was actually, Colton, do you mind if I tell the short version of what's going on with your car? If not, then I won't share.
Hey, Blue. Bye, Blue.
That's up for Blue. Pops in and say, hey, not staying. Have to get a few things done before I get set down. Finally, almost 9. And so I've been able to sit down. I had a crap day. Sorry to hear that, man. I hope tomorrow's better for you.
No. I was still 8.
All right, so Mach. That's Colton, guys. He's got a 2013 Race Red Boss 302. He has been, and for the past, 2 months now, the ESS test platform for the S197.
Nice.
And unfortunately, he found out that, his car was in a wreck and the frame is bent ever so slightly to where they've decided that I guess Caliber Collision wasn't working with them to fix it because they were too busy doing insurance claims. And so ESS gave him the option. They'll send him the car back. He can fix it, and then they'll send him a kit after they've refined it. But now they're going to be looking for another – sounds like they'll be looking for another clean car that's got a clean record to model the platform on.
So was his wrecked before it got down there?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It was wrecked at some point in its life. What's up, Bama? What's up, Stupid Fast Truck? It's Jamie. But yeah, so it's going to take me – I called the racetrack today, and I've been trying to book the lodge that's on the track because the rooms look pretty nice. And I don't know if anyone stayed there at VIR before. Actually, I need to call Tony's Fords and Mustangs after tomorrow. I need to give him a phone call and see what he thinks. But the lodge, I'm trying to see if they have a discounted price for me.
Yeah. Well,
Victor?
okay. Cool.
How do you know a lot of people?
Yep. Sean. Yeah, little man just got his this was a birthday present. Just got his first phone.
Huh.
He's going on a big trip, so we got him a phone so he can call us and take pictures. And I get emails of everything he does. My inbox is going to fill up very fast.
Woohoo! My inbox fills up fast as it is.
Think I'm going to do some fine-tuned carb adjustment and accelerator pump beforehand. Okay. Well, I missed something else you said then. My 89 mile stint 460, she's good to go so far.
So it's just since you drove it so far, so much, and it's doing okay since you rewired it.
Dude, seriously, man, that's really Colin. I feel really bad for you, dude. And the thing is, I would volunteer my car, except for the fact that I know my car has had a minor front end collision at some point, and I don't want to just have the same exact problem. And they'd probably deny me afterwards anyway.
I was texting you, not me.
Oh boy.
What? My phone just turned off.
Well, that'd be sweet.
Wow.
What?
Oh, there's Tony. Yeah. Okay, I'll tell you Friday. Sounds good. Tony's channel's been killing it, man. Dude, some of your videos are crushing it. But you got a really good presence on the camera, Tony. So I mean, it's all well earned. What's up, Chad? But yeah, I'm super excited. You know, it may only be a 3-valve, but it'll be my first time on the track, so I seriously can't wait.
Hey, boss man. Hey, Motorhead, what you got to do is just don't take your car to work if that's where they're coming from. that's the simple fix.
Bama just hanging out with some cool people such as yourself. So Ford Takeover is this weekend, right?
Yes, sir.
And you're going, right?
Yep. Just finished loading up my car and most of the stuff in my trailer.
What day? So when you heading out?
I'm leaving in the morning. My wife is coming on Thursday.
Okay. How long is the drive for you?
Oh, it's a whole 2 hours, I think. It's if I'm going to HPR, it's an hour and a half. If I'm going to Jackson where the hotel is, it's about 2 hours.
Colton, holy cow, dude, that's awesome. I would almost say, despite all your problems there, if that happens, that'd be worth all of it. Why don't you just go inside, please?
Why?
Because this is almost your bed. It's your bedtime anyway. Put your phone on the desk and go to bed.
My mom's about to text me stuff.
I don't think mom's going to text you.
Oh, well, she is right now.
Well, you could also walk up there and say goodnight and put your phone on the desk. So, Anthony's in here. What's up, Anthony? Anthony, I saw you won a spectator drag. When's your car going to be done, Anthony?
Oh, crap. Bossman's almost there.
How to keep sugar ants out of your car. I don't eat my car, but every year I get ants. Woo!
I told him, don't take it to work if that's where they're coming from.
That's crazy. I don't
know why they'd be attracted to your car.
What's up, boss man? I haven't seen you in a while.
Where are you staying at, boss man? You staying at the Best Western or a different hotel or a B&B? I just lost.
Appreciate you, MJ.
Never mind.
Bama 50, not sure where he's at exactly in Bama, but he built a killer 69, I think fastback Whipple 5.2 Voodoo. Dang.
Oh, damn.
What's up, Ken?
Oh.
Ken, how goes the Honda Resto? Yeah, they haven't talked about price or anything. That's interesting, man. I'd probably broach that subject if I were you sooner before they send your car back. And I would kind of, I don't know. I don't know how I'd play that because it'd be very touchy because I don't know how much they battled for you against Caliber, if they're just like, okay. I'm already in Tennessee, 13-hour drive so far, 5 more to go. Amazon. Oh, Bossman's driving. He's driving, hauling, and chatting on StreamYard or YouTube. So are you keeping the S2000, Anthony? I know you were talking about selling it a while back.
If I had an S2000, I would not get rid of it.
I mean, it's a fun little car.
They are a blast.
Yeah.
Love to own one.
Oh, hold on. I got to adjust. I'm sitting on a paint bucket, and it's not the most comfortable thing in the world.
You should really get a chair.
I have a chair. Actually, I do have a chair in here finally. Hold on. Say bye.
I do have a chair.
Well, it was in my. They were all in my camper, and I finally pulled one out. So.
Oh, the camping chairs, the fold-ups.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of those. I got like 3 or 4 of them in my trailer right now. I don't think I'm taking my gravity chair with me. I still got stuff to pack in the morning, but it's all going in the truck.
Yeah, we got some big.
Ugh.
We got some pretty long. We got some camping trips booked this summer, so that's gonna be fun with kids.
Yeah.
Oh crud! I can't see now.
I don't know about it being a future collectible. I think they're kind of collectible now since they're hard to find.
Yep. What's sending this week, and it's going in the booth for Prep Monday and painting it Tuesday. Okay.
No.
Ken, I might have some work for you in the future potentially on like dress up pieces and stuff like that. I'm in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee now, staying here. I'd stay there too.
Good old Pigeon Forge. Haven't been there in a long time.
I believe you need to get a little more organized, just saying. Hey, I've got my wall of stuff here.
It's a wall.
My boss threw 2 wall of parts.
Oh, I have a headache.
Oh, there we go. That would work for me too, Ken. I just got to figure out what I want to do and when. So, hey, later, Ken. Take care, man. Well, I guess I should pin the thing, right? Well, this is the only reason this stuff's on the floor right now is because I don't have a car to park here yet. When a car gets here, all that stuff is going away.
Oh, you have a place to put it?
Put what? My stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 15 by 10 storage unit. I didn't want it, but my wife wanted it because she hated the clutter. So if I have to pay for it, then I'm going to use it.
I'm not a fan of the clutter either. I have a 10 by 20 out front. And it's in my yard.
Well, I mean, I'd rather have that.
Full.
I'd rather have. My dad has like 28 acres, and he was going to get a freaking Connex box out there. And I was like, I would love that.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, because you can like, if you have any skills at all, right? You can cut a hole in the side of one of those, hook up an AC unit, and boom, climate controlled container.
Yeah.
Put some spray foam up. You spray foam the line, like you know how they're ridged,
right?
You spray foam in between the ridges, then you sand it down flat, then you bolt boards to it. Hold on, I'm trying to. I keep getting distracted. What I'm trying to do here.
I'm reading what Maki Mock wrote, Colton.
Hold on, I'm trying to pin the thing.
Oh, I know how to turn a Connex into a storage unit or even a usable livable space.
A house.
So I don't want to. I'm not going to call it a house. I'm going to call it a livable space. Shipping containers.
Dude, you're not lying, Victor.
They've gone up again because they're made out of steel.
Oh, they're expensive to get one of those.
Oh yeah, they used to be cheap.
Yeah,
they were cheap a couple of years ago.
Caliber didn't want to take the car since I wasn't there to turn it over in person. One manager said they'd take a look at it, the other manager refused. You don't like money? Jesus.
Caliber Collision being stupid as usual. I've dealt with them before.
They did a good job on my wife's car. Like there were some scratches that were on it on the bumper from my wife's car. that were it was the Carvana car. When they delivered it, they put some scratches on the rear bumper, and they weren't there in the pictures, so they corrected it.
Oh, no.
But yeah, so I'm trying. Hey, Tony, have you stayed at the lodge at VIR, or where do you stay when you go to VIR? If you're still here. But I got to load up, pack my stuff for that, and then like we're coming back, and that weekend we're going camping. So we have a. This should be one of my kids' best summers ever because like my parents are taking them places, her parents are taking them places, and then when I have time, I'm taking them places. And I get one of the best perks of being in the military is the military campgrounds on base. Makes it very reasonable. Okay, you upgraded recently. I hear you. See, I'm trying to do it as budget friendly as possible, honestly. But budget friendly, but somewhere that I can also park my boss and not be worried it's going to get vandalized or broken into.
How far away does your dad live from you?
What's up?
How far away is your dad from you?
My dad's 2 hours.
Not bad.
Her parents are 2 hours. There, then. What's up?
It works out being stationed there, doesn't it?
It's great because they're close enough to visit, but far enough, or they're close enough to visit, but just far enough to where they go home on the same day and not stay at my house.
Yeah. Well, it's close enough to go home on the same day.
Yes.
What it usually is it's close enough to visit, but too far to want to be there every day.
That's right. Okay. Yeah. I hear you, Tony.
Is that where you grew up in North Carolina? Or?
For the most part. So my family's from Connecticut. We moved down here when I was a little guy. And it's funny because I grew up playing ice hockey. So when I'm around other Northerners, or say I'm playing hockey again, I get a Masthead accent. So my Northern accent comes back very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Big Black?
Oh, that sucks, Colton. What's up, Big Black? Yeah, all you people's going to Ford Takeover.
It's the place to be.
Yeah, I got stuff going on this week. I got big stuff going on this week.
I guess they are doing a test and tune on Friday night, even though there's the pre-meet on Friday night, which I'll be at. I'm not going to do the test and tune.
I think they did that last year, and a bunch of the guys did do the test and tune.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing about the test and tune is it's at night, so it's not going to be as hot.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to save it up till the next day.
So I took my boys on Father's Day. There was a car show, right? And I didn't film that at all. But later on in the evening, there was a meet at one of these axe throwing places, and I stayed for a little bit. I went to that with my oldest, or actually, I took all three of the kids, and we stayed for a little bit. And I didn't get it on camera, but I was walking around filming some of the cars pulling in, some of the event, and then my buddy's like, "Did you get that on camera?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Apparently, like a crotch rocket was showboating right in front and wrecked. And his bike went flying down the road without him. And they military town, so there's corpsmen everywhere. And so the corpsman grabbed this guy. Was like, "Dude, you broke your clavicle. You need to go to the hospital." Like, "No, I'll be all right." "No, you need to go to the hospital."
It needs kind of a strong word there. It's just a clavicle. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're not. That hurts like a son. Ask me how I know, but it wasn't on a motorcycle.
AAA, wire nuts, electrical stuff, gobs of tools, giant hair bows, llama corn stuffed animal. There you go.
Should you get a canopy? Well, that's up to you. It's going to be hot and sunny out.
I brought Whenever I took my Fox body out, because I was or my Fox body or the MGB always had a tool chest in the back, because I was always afraid that something bad was going to happen and I would have to fix it. The Fox body never stranded me. It did blow off its lower radiator hose after I rebuilt the cooling system. That was just my fault because I didn't tighten it down enough. But the MGB, that one almost stranded me, but that was because Moss Motors sent me that's carbs that are like mirrors of each other, and they sent me two of the same float. And if you weren't paying attention, you won't notice. And I accidentally installed one upside down, thinking I was doing it right because it fit upside down, and it was flooding the carb. And so those carbs have like a vent line, and it was dumping fuel right out from under my engine.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, but it was choking the hell out of the car, and the car stopped running. It was barely running.
Yeah, I bet. I have the trailer has a toolbox in it, and I had a bunch of tools in one of my little Milwaukee pack outs.
Yeah.
And I rolled it over there to the trailer, and I pulled it up in there and went, you know what? I think everything I have in here, except for this this one light, will fit in this toolbox. So I just loaded it all in the toolbox and got rid of the extra thing in the trailer.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll be up there. I'll be up there Monday. So I'm going Monday, Tuesday, and yeah, it's during the week. So I was wondering if I knew anybody up there, because I was trying to see if anybody wanted to hang out for a little bit and get dinner, but no one replied, so I'm just going to assume not. Remember the duct tape and JB Weld.
I've never used hot and humid this year.
What's up?
So it's probably going to be hot and humid this year.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that they I don't know. I don't care if it's hot and humid. I just don't want it to rain. I really don't want my first time on track. I don't know
about Virginia. I haven't been checking their weather.
Yeah.
Let's see. Jackson, Tennessee. What's it going to be like?
Who are you talking about? So, Tony, you talking about that place you just recommended? Let me scroll up. See what you're talking.
Saturday.
Tony said he stayed at, where is it at?
Oh.
I just saw the Berry Hill Resort.
Humidity is only at 53%, it says, or will only be 53% that day. It's
Where?
In Jackson. Jackson, Tennessee. You're going to be in where? What city is it in?
Alton, Virginia. Alton.
Yeah. Alton. Oh my God, how many Altons are there? Jeez, there's a lot of Altons. Let's see. What day are you doing this?
I'll be sleeping there Monday.
Monday, the 26th?
Yep.
It's calling for a 97% chance of rain.
Awesome.
Oh, wait, that's Tuesday night. Hold on.
Well, Tuesday's
40% chance of rain on Monday, and then 48% during the day and 82 with a humidity of 71. It's going to be hot and humid.
Well, Tuesday's the day I'm racing, so Tuesday's the day I don't want rain.
Yeah, that's variable cloud with scattered thunderstorms, high 82. Winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, west-southwest, and rain chance 50% with 71% humidity. Now, this is a future forecast. It could change by then.
VA gets hurricanes, but they get the tail end of whatever blows through North Carolina.
Yeah, I know. Last time I was in North Carolina, where a hurricane was Hugo.
Yeah, I grew up we moved here. So my family moved here from Connecticut, like I said, and like literally like the next year after we moved here, Hurricane Fran hit. And that thing was a beast. That
What year was that?
96.
Oh shit! I was already getting out of the army at that point.
Yeah, Fran jacked up our house pretty bad. My grandparents lived in Wilmington. The eye went over Wilmington and continued straight over my house in the center of the state. And when it hit over us, it was still like a 3 going down to a 2. And my grandparents are so stubborn. my dad, they brought my great grandma, and she stayed inside with us. And my dad's like, you guys need to stay in the house. They're so stubborn, they stayed out in their motorhome, run out the storm in the motorhome.
I'm not sure where my family was living back then. I know. I don't think they were. I don't know if my sister was living on the coast at that point or not. It's been so long. So,
a new pair of 285 35 19. Well, that would fit my Boss 302 perfectly, Big Block. However, I'm not going to full takeover.
If I had the money, I might buy those because I have a set of 285 35 19s on it that I'm gonna burn off at the burnout comp because they're old my old G-Force tires that are just worn at my track tires, and I'm gonna burn those out. And that's what size they are. I think it's 285 35 19. They're gonna need replaced.
Jamie, you're not gonna have social anxiety. You're what are you now? Are you gunny or staff sergeant? Whatever you are, you're high enough that you deal with people enough.
Yeah, which brand are they though?
What do you mean?
I was asking Big Block which brand tire, what model tire.
Oh, gotcha. Gotta run. You're E7. There you go. Hey, later, Colton. Have a good night, man. Hey, dude, keep me up to date on what's going on. I'm very interested in this.
Later, Colton.
That's sick though. I hope if he gets that ESS for his troubles, that'd be sick.
Why is it I cannot think of his old name?
It was Triple Y.
Triple Y. Then. Okay. My brain just doesn't work that well sometimes. People change their names. It screws me up. A Toro AZ850s. I have problems with any of my 285s hooking on this car anymore, but we'll see. Like I'm normally running 315s on this car, but the NT05Rs are pretty toasted too. That's why I'm not running them much. And then I've got the slicks, the bias plies for the track.
Yeah.
But I'm bringing all three sets because the ones that are on it right now, I'm going to burn off. And if they're too far gone when I'm done doing burnouts, I'll just switch over to the Nittos and use those until I'm at the track.
Yeah,
I'm at a little over double that right now.
Yeah. I will not be wrecking that car at that track. So if it's raining, those people behind me better learn to be patient.
They handle really well, even in the rain, if they've got the right tires on.
Yeah.
What's up, Sublime?
What's up?
Time you heading out?
Probably around 3:30 in the morning. Look at this. All this stuff is going in the car, if you can believe it or not. This,
I can believe it.
the jack,
Your table chair.
2 chairs. These things are pretty cool. My son-in-law works for Pepsi. They're Mountain Dew umbrellas with nice flexible things that you can attach to the chair.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You didn't get me one? What the hell?
I'm bringing 2. One was supposed to be for Gary, but he's not coming now, so I'll probably have an extra one.
I looked it up, Tony. I thought it was like 180 or 170 a night at the lodge for that day when I looked it up online. I was gonna call them and see if they do a military discount.
What's going on, Victor? Big Block, everybody in the chat. Tony, what's up?
But yeah, Tony, I'll call you. We can talk about the track on Friday. And if I don't call you, I should call you. But if I forget and you remember, please feel free to text me.
Connor, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm not leaving nearly as early as you are. I'm probably not leaving till like 11.
What's up, Bama? Yeah, of course. It's only 2 hours away.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know.
Then I'll call them. I'll call them, Tony, because that sounds like
I actually already checked into my hotel too. It was nice of them to send me a thing this morning to check in, or it been even last night. I think it was last night.
If the track wasn't that far, I would literally just haul my RV up there and stay in my own RV.
That would be nice. It's not that far. Take care of it.
Well,
Put it on the back of the boss.
Doing the. Well, I want to drive the boss. Like I want to drive. I've taken 3 or 2 road trips in the boss. So I would like to drive it up there.
Oh. So beat.
I've done a couple car shows this year, and because I bring the minis, I've been bringing a canopy to put it over my kids' cars, and it's been a game changer, man.
Yeah, it has. I've got my
nice,
big
MGI. Good to hear, MGI. We'll see you there, bud.
How's his haircut?
Yeah. Kim was asking how's Isaiah's haircut.
So I saw that they're opening up. They are going to have the 6 to midnight.
Friday night.
Friday, yeah.
Ooh.
Haircut.
I will not be doing that. It's just too much for me to try and do that and do stuff at the pre-meet. Pre-meet's more chill.
I don't know if I will or not.
What?
Try to make any passes Friday night.
No, I said I'm not going Friday night. I'm going to go to the pre-meet. Enjoy the stuff around the hotel.
Oh, that thing. Okay, wait a second though. That pre-meet. Oh, yeah. When do we normally head to the track? It was usually after the pre-meet.
No, the track was the next day, Saturday morning.
No, I mean when we went there a couple years ago, we went to the track after the pre-meet, and we didn't get to the track till 7 p.m., 8 p.m., but still got some passes in. Well, the other guys got some passes in.
They're only running 6 to midnight, so yeah.
Yeah.
I know the Friday night the track's just running as the track. It's not the Ford takeover. It's just they're running test and tune.
New phone, Bama.
I got a new phone. I don't understand. I got T-Mobile. I don't understand how that company makes money. Like, I don't get it.
From suckers like me, that's how.
Well, that's probably it. Because it's definitely not for me. They've lost money on me. And they keep offering me, like, crazy deals for no reason. Like, there's no... So, like, my wife broke her phone a few months ago. And, like, I was like, hey, what can I do to get another phone? And they're like, well, you don't have a warranty. Or you said it's not covered by insurance. So what we're going to do is we're going to get you on an insurance plan and you can file a claim now. I'm like, why would you offer me that? And then they're like, and then you just cancel it after you get your new phone. I'm like, what are you guys doing? You like, just not like money?
They were probably employees that planned on quitting later that day. They probably planned on quitting.
So that happened, right? And now these phones suck. And so I actually got called by T-Mobile, and they're like, hey, how do you like your lines? Are you happy with the plan? I'm like, actually, I've had great service with T-Mobile, especially being on deployments and stuff. Hey, later, Tony. And I was like, but now my phones are terrible. Like, they're horrible. And they're like, well, what if we just send you 2 new phones? And I'm like, okay, well, I'll try it. But and they're like, and I was like, but can I switch brands for equal price? And they're like, and so she's like, I'm gonna have to ask my manager. And she comes back, she's like, well, we can get you into a Samsung. I use the T-Mobile Revel, which is like a Motorola phone that's rebranded as a T-Mobile. And like, we can get you into a Samsung. And I was like, well, I need one for my wife too. She's like, and she's like, well, the Samsung's for you, and it's completely free. This is not an offer you'll get anywhere from T-Mobile store. This is one I can give you right now because you've been with us for 5 years. I'm like, okay, free phone, cool. But what about my wife? Like, what am I doing about her? And she's like, well, I can only offer you one for free. And she gets off she's like, hold on a sec. She comes back. She's like, so if you buy both phones up front right now, which is like, they're not expensive. It would be like $440 plus tax. You buy both phones right now, I will refund you $350. So $70 for 2 brand new phones. And I'm like, how are you guys earning?
What are they smoking?
Because they don't pay for those phones at all. They're making nothing but money on it.
Well, the other thing is, so I added a line for my son, which is his line is dirt cheap. And they just gave me a phone. The phone is worth more over the 2 years that I'm required to have it.
I hear
than
Mustang.
the line is costing me. It's crazy.
So,
Nate,
my question is, how much do you pay a month for
Much.
3 phones?
for 3 phones, well, I'm on the military one plus business deal. So for me and my wife, it's 40 each, and my son is 20. So it's $100.
Yeah. See, I don't know why I don't have that. Mine's 175 for some reason for four lines.
Well, so I've looked this up. So I signed up in 2018, right? There's the military one plan, the military one plus, and I found out I'm on the military business plan because I use my phone for work.
Okay. See, I don't use mine for work, and you can only get yours active duty.
No, they do it for. I think they do it for veterans as long as you can prove it.
Well, I'm already on the military plan because I'm a veteran.
Gotcha.
But I'm on the one military one plus, I think.
Yeah.
Because I used to travel a lot, and now I don't. So
That should only be is it 4 lines?
yeah, it's 4.
Are you paying for a phone at all? Because it's for the
No,
4
I don't
lines.
pay for phones. I don't buy my phones from T-Mobile.
Okay.
Reasons?
For the 4 lines, it should only be 160 because they're supposed to be 40 each for one plus.
Yeah.
What about for seniors? Anything special?
Do you have unlimited data on your phones?
I'm dropping 2 lines.
I got unlimited everything.
I'm
How about
dropping
you?
2 lines
Thanks.
here soon.
Huh? Pinks, do you have unlimited data?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Everything.
One thing I like about my plan is when I go overseas, I pay $15 extra. If I pay $10 extra a month, I get unlimited calling. If I pay $15 extra, I get unlimited data. So I just pay the 15, get the unlimited data, and I'll Skype or FaceTime my kids.
I used to do that too. Pay the extra 15 to get the unlimited data, and then you just do Wi-Fi calling.
Sublime, your phone is screwing the stream up.
Why?
I don't know. You tell me.
What they're doing?
Background
Sounds like
noise.
cat claws on a chalkboard.
Yeah.
Say what?
Sounds like claws on a chalkboard.
There's so much reverb coming through your phone. It's ridiculous.
Pretentious mic guy. We got a new one.
Hold on.
We need to order you a pretentious mic so you're okay. Nate, looks like you got a lounge now right in front of your car. I like it.
You know what? I gotta get out of here anyways. I still gotta wrap up my shit and I gotta go pick up Brandy right now. So just wanted to hop on for a little bit and see what's up.
Hey, no worries, man. Have a safe trip.
All right, man. Thanks, guys. Pinks, we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
All right, later, guys.
So I'm not going to be on there much longer either because I need to go get something to eat and
That's fine.
start packing.
I didn't realize you actually started until 19 minutes after. My TV sat here as if it never started. I was reading the chat and everything on my TV, and it just never showed you ever started. I was like, why does it look like everybody's commenting like the stream's going? Check my phone. The stream had been going for 20 minutes.
Well, here's what probably happened. What I found out happens is, so if you join right when I'm supposed to start and I don't start right, it kind of like freezes at that point like I had gone live, I think. So when you come back, it still say waiting for customer until you've played it live until like say you came back 30 minutes later, until you've waited those 30 minutes, unless you click that live button, then you'll just sit there.
All right. Good
Yeah,
job.
it'll do it like it's on my phone right now because I had it on my phone and I never changed it and it just stayed there.
Yeah,
it never started.
My unfortunately, like I was gonna make it out here on time, but my wife wasn't feeling good, so I had to put the 1-year-old down. And he is God, man, he's something else. He is the smartest kid in the world. He's already figured out. He's already used his potty for the first time. I turned around. This is ridiculous. I was doing dishes today, and I turn around, and I'm like, holy crap! Check this out. Hold on, let me show you. This is just he's just stacking soda cans that are full.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm like, holy cow! I was genuinely impressed. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get a little architecture here.
I saw that post. I was like, oh, that's pretty good.
Well, he was doing it so quietly, and my wife's like, "Look behind you," and I'm like, "Oh my god." Straight talk, 55 month. Doing just how many people's that for, Bama? Yeah, I like T-Mobile. I wish their signal was better on base. I wish it's crazy because T-Mobile worked great in Norfolk and Verizon sucked. And now here Verizon's king and T-Mobile's not as great. But honestly, the benefit if I get deployed is worth it to me.
Yeah, overseas it works really well in a lot of places. Other than in India, it does not like to work.
It didn't work. It didn't work great in Montenegro either. Montenegro was pretty rough.
No, I'm like, if I was not on Wi-Fi in India, where I was the last time in India, which I think up in the Delhi area, it didn't work at all. There was no service for T-Mobile in that area. But if you looked on the T-Mobile map, it showed there was service there.
Yeah.
It lied.
So I had a buddy who he's local to me here. I actually was able to help him win a trip to racing school too, but he doesn't want to go because he's rebuilding. He just dumped a butt ton of money in his he has a 03 Mach 1. He supercharged it. He's working on the paint job. He's also got a 92 or 93 Fox that he's repainting. So he's just not trying to he didn't want to risk crashing and still owing a $5,000 deductible. It sucks because I was hoping we get the cruise up there together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Google Fi. My brother had Google Fi.
Well, it's Fi. It's Wi-Fi, so of course it works there.
So what you up to, Nate?
I'm trying to get over whatever I have. I don't know. They tar and chipped our road yesterday, and I woke up today and I felt like I was drop kicked in the face.
Huh.
My nose, my sinuses were burning, and then as the day went on, my nose started running, and now my head's like completely plugged. My fiance's kind of in the same shape, and I said it has to be all the dust that it stirs up because our road's like a 2-lane road. But it's probably the most traveled road in Ontario County.
Yeah.
And it was just like a dust cloud yesterday.
Yeah, 3G. Oh, yeah. I've been to a couple of places where all you get is 3G. And I swear, I don't remember, even when phones were 3G, 4G. When I got my first iPhone, right? I think it was like the iPhone. It wasn't 7. iPhone 4. iPhone 4 was the one that like everybody had that was like revolutionary. Yeah. And I don't remember it ever being slow. But like nowadays you own a phone for more than a year and the phone will get like, I don't know, it'll crawl by the time you're done with it.
I will say there was a point where it seemed like phones were only lasting a year because I've had an iPhone since I had an iPhone 6, and by the time it got to the 8, it was my 6 was horrible, it was unusable.
Well, they said, iPhone got like sued or something because they got called out for slowing down phones.
I actually slowing phones down.
I didn't know that was actually something. Every software update it just got slower and slower. I'm like something between my battery life and the speed of my phone. I said this has to be updates. They're causing.
iPhone got caught doing it. And Samsung was doing it as well, but they stopped doing it before they got caught.
Later, Connor. Yeah, 3G wasn't bad. Like, I had one of those iPads when I graduated college that we ran on. I bought it as a present for myself, and it had 3G capability. I just never activated a line for it. Yep. So I've got some, I think I already told you guys, the wild ideas for the future project car.
Share them again.
Just possibly taking it and making it a boss Fox body. I don't know. I got to talk to my buddy. I don't know how much fabric. I never actually like got under the car with the H pipe and laid it out just to kind of see how much different it is and how much like fabricating will need to be done. And then on top of that, right, like if you do it in there, it needs to be done in such a way where it's bolt on, bolt off, not welded on. So that way I can actually, change stuff or do maintenance if I need to.
Yeah.
I would hate to bolt on to the headers and then have to cut it at the over the axles because I welded it all together. I know people that do that, and I don't like that. I have cellular on my iPad with data sim for my flight app to get weather and charts and flight plans. Okay. Alrighty.
I'm trying to think. Does the Fox, I know what the 90s model Fords are.
Okay.
On a Fox body with the transmission mount, is it just like a flat mount like these cars? Or is it like a L shaped down off the frame? Because they have a frame under them. No, they don't have a frame under them. They're unibody.
There's two different types. There's one that's got like a double hump, and then that's what I had in my old one. I can't remember what the other one looks like.
Because a lot of the time, that's where the exhaust goes on those, isn't it?
I'm out of here, guys.
Number?
Later, Pinks.
Later. Pinks.
I mean, yeah. So my Fox, the exhaust went right next to the transmission, so it had the double humps, so it could like go right next to it.
Yeah, same as the trucks. Trucks just come out one side, and they had theirs was just an L. It didn't have any kind of a hump in it.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm really excited about getting here. I was actually texting MJI today. I'm like, I'm not rushing you in any way. Not rushing you in any way. But when's
I'm excited?
I am excited. That's what I said. So I'm really excited about it. So
I'm sure he appreciates that too. Knowing that car is going to somebody that's excited to have it.
Yeah.
Not just somebody who's going to buy it.
Well, what's the good thing about it taking longer is that the kids are completely off the scent of anything. Like, I don't think they think anything's going to be here anytime soon at all. Like, we've got so many things planned this summer that I'm thinking they're assuming that that's how we're like. I sold the Fox body, and that's how I'm paying for the camping trips and all that. So, I mean, and the good news is that those camping trips, like I said, the military has some pretty good perks to that. So, it's not killing me.
I didn't realize you lived a couple hours from your dad. I thought he lived up the road or something.
No, he's like 2 hours away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I love going to his property, though, because you can do pretty much anything.
Makes life nice.
Yeah.
Headers.
Almost anything can be fabricated. Just depends if you want to spend time and money. That's true. So the guys, I found out the dollar figure. If you guys saw the clips I posted of the guy who put the NASCAR exhaust on his boss, you have no idea how much that cost. You'd never guess in a million years. He would sell it for what it cost him to have it fabricated and buy the part.
I believe it.
But let me tell you this. What that cost him to do is almost as much as I sold my Fox body for. Very close.
That seems a little bit crazy.
Well, he's a well-to-do person with he works for CarMax and he buys cars and sells them, and he's had supercars before. So I mean, like, it's in his budget, so he did it. And it's cool. It was cool. He said it was cool to do for a while, but he sold he did it, and then he had an opportunity to get a low-mile Viper from an elderly owner. And so he bought a first-gen Viper, sold the boss, ran it back, sent it back to stock. He still has the exhaust, I believe. He's just waiting for someone who wants to buy it.
So they did fabricate it to where he could return it back to stock.
I mean, yeah, like all they had to, like they modified.
Probably basically the X-Pipe turned into basically the side exits because there was no rear exit with that, correct?
No, they had a rear exit. Or no, you're right. They did not have the rear exit, but they had to. He didn't want to leave a gap there, so they had to change something in such a way that he could leave the rear exhausts, the axle backs hanging there, and it not look completely stupid.
So they probably had to make like a cap. They probably hooked it back up and then just welded a cap so it couldn't flow out the back. It had no choice but to come out the sides.
I don't know exactly what they did for that, but it was regardless. It was awesome. Like I loved watching it. And then the company that did it, I think they're called like Fluid Motorworks or something. And they have their own YouTube channel. They kind of did a video on it, but I was kind of hoping they'd do a little more than they did. But they did a video on the fabrication, which was pretty cool to watch.
I've thought about buying, like, if I find a setup, like an H pipe or an X pipe with headers for a reasonable price, because most people are going to have the GT version, which don't have the side exits. I've thought about buying a TIG welder and then just cutting it open and welding on the side flanges or building my own.
Well, you're not wrong there. Like you could do that.
The only thing is the backside, I wouldn't want it to rot out. I'm big about not dealing with exhaust. When I put it on, I don't want to deal with it again. I learned that with my Sequoia. I put all aluminized pieces on. It made it 3.5 years. I was driving down the road. I was in the mountains for my buddy's bachelor party. Driving to get ice, got down to camp. I was the first one there. I was there the night before. I unlocked everything, seen what I needed, and I was running to the store. And I'm driving down the road. I hear a kaboom, and I heard a thump, and I look out the rear, and my Flowmaster and tailpipes tumbling down the road. I'm like, oh, God. It rotted completely in half. It took 40
Did the car get louder all of a sudden?
It got real loud. You got to hear that thing. Hold on. I might still have a video of how loud mine was. It's ridiculous.
That V8 sounds pretty good. I like that little V8.
Well, so the way they do their muffler is it's 2 in, 1 out.
Yeah.
So when it fell off, it tumbled down the road. So I had true duals. They were separated. I was just like,
Later,
wow.
Paul. I don't know if I ever said that.
Let me look here. Go to videos. That'll be a lot faster to find.
I got a taillight video for that Sequoia loaded up. I just have to set it live.
I've been having a hard time getting any video. Like I have videos. I don't really even have the time to edit them. And when I do, well, here I am. I'm half sick. So editing video is not in my project plans right at the moment.
I hear you. Yeah, I need to buckle down and edit some stuff. I got another video set up. The one that the guy wrecked the motorcycle at. I got a video on that, but I didn't get the actual wreck.
Let's see here. I don't have that video.
My kids were there, so I'm glad they didn't see it.
Cousin's wedding. I can't believe I don't have a video of that. But I do not. I did. I must have got lost. Oh, nope. There it is right there. It's got to download.
Nice. I can hear that. Yeah.
That was dual pipes right off the manifolds with whatever pipes go to the muffler halfway back. I will say never remove the resonator from that thing. It'll rattle your head going down the road. I don't know what it is. Like that thing taught me the definition of drone when I took that off.
Oh, I bet.
At 2,200 RPMs at highway speed, it ran. I always told everybody it run on the same wavelength as my brain, and I did not tolerate that very well.
My brother had a 14 Tundra, and it got crushed by a tree a few years ago, so he ended up getting another one. But he had he put a metal militia exhaust on it. It was from what's the company called? I can't remember the company that makes them, but some metal militia exhaust. Man, that car was loud. That truck was loud all the time. There's no light driving it. The drone inside was so loud. I was like, holy crap, this thing is ridiculous.
Yeah.
My wife hated it because, like, my middle child had just been born, and that truck would wake up my kids because he was renting a room from my house, and the truck was his daily. his Mustang he had 07 GT with pipe bombs,
Yeah,
and the truck was louder than that.
that's a little bit excessive.
Yeah.
See, I've always made my vehicles. I like exhausts. I like the note. I like to be able to hear them when I'm driving, but I don't feel like I need them to like this crank the stereo all the way up. I just want to be able to without stomping on the throttle.
Yep.
That's enough. I don't need nothing more. I finally decided I gotta save up. Maybe I'll save or maybe I'll just buy them. Let me get this. So this is that's the setup.
Stand by. Yeah, I like those wheels a lot. Those look good on bosses. I've seen a few people run.
And I think it looks good as that's not a squared setup, but not like the skinny fronts with the small rears. Those are 18s.
Yeah.
So I did not know. I had been trying to find, because every tire size I was trying to come up with to get close to the size that the 19s are, so I don't screw up, my speedometer where I have to recalibrate it.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out Michelin Pilot Sport 4S is pretty much if it's an oddball size, they don't make it. Well, they make a 285 40 18 and they make a 255 45 18, and I couldn't figure out why. GT500s have 0709 has that size. So I think I'm going to stick with the 9 in the front, and then I'm going to go to a 10 in the back.
Okay.
So they're both 27-inch diameter, same as these. So I don't screw nothing up, and I'm not even changing the width. I'm just changing the rim itself.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I think they look good.
Yeah.
I tell you what, what I'm considering for my next set of wheels? I don't even know if RTR make. So I want some RTRs. I think the Tech 7s.
Yep.
But I don't know if they make a bronze version. I haven't looked into it, but I'm kind of considering bronze in my car.
I really you've probably seen that, boss, that has those Ford Stars, the S18s. They got the really big lip, and then it has like the web center. There's only one guy has it, same car as you do, on the 302 owners page. He's the only guy that's seen them, and I went, I like those wheels, but I didn't like them in the pictures.
I've seen a few people running. I've seen a few race reds running the bronze wheels all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I didn't think I'd like that, but I do like it.
Well, he did it too. His are the bronze color, and it works with the red.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Let me find it. That car, that race red one I seen with those wheels, I went, man, those would look really good on my car if they're black. But I can't even find the wheels now. It's like he got them clearanced or something because they don't even make that size. Let me look here.
Well, I think I'm going to end this because unfortunately I did start late, but I actually got to go shower and do my my tattoo care.
All right. Well, it's all good. Just because you start late doesn't mean you run late.
Yeah, well, I got a busy week at work this week, so I got you. Make sure I'm fully aware when I'm awake.
I got you. All right. Well, thanks for having me on. Sorry I didn't get on till late, but
no, you're good, man. I think we had a good amount of people here for a little while. But appreciate everybody who hopped in here. I probably will not. I won't be live next week because I'll be driving home from racing school. So, sure, someone else can fill in for me. Nate can fill in for me.
I thought about starting to do lives, but
Boss 302sdays can continue because you are right there with your car. There you go.
All right. I'll catch you all later.
All right, man. All right, everybody have a good night. And, we'll see you guys soon. Not sure. I hope should be not next week, but the following week. But everybody, take care.